What's happening? It's your boy Fredo Bang. Shout out to the 100 Mob. You checking in the Real Field TV right now, live in action. Let's go.
Shit! You already know what it is. Get your balance right and get your mind right, and tell your homeboy to say whatever he gotta say. Straight up and down. Get him up out of here too and get him right. Straight up and down. You already know what it is. Top Cat 100. It's the Real Field TV, nigga. You already know what it is with me. To all my haters, you know you resemble a kangaroo from the face down. Your whole body, straight up and down. You already know what it is. We want to talk about Montana 700. Straight up and down. This is how we got to do it here, real unorthodox, nigga, straight up and down, you know what I'm saying? Want to talk about Montana 700, nigga, Oak Cliff, nigga. Strapping down, Dallas, Texas, strapping down. You already know what it is. We out here and we up in the building, nigga. Now, we see what Montana 700 doing, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to sit here and ignore through all the months and through all the weeks and through all the days, you know what I'm saying, that the consistency has been going on to get this man his flowers. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Montana 700 got a promising career, man. You know, when we talk about down south, we talk about Texas. This one of the niggas on the front line, man. You know what I'm saying? Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, a lot of Oak Cliff legends, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what I mean, linked up with him early. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually tied to it. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about Montana 700, we talking about the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? He the one got the streets right now, the one we looking at. You know what I mean? And I want to say this, man. When we talk about musically, we talking about somebody that's going in and that's telling this story, and they got a different story from most. You know what I'm saying? Montana 700 is being hated on in the city of Dallas that he from. You see what I'm saying? And that's the most crazy thing and the most intriguing thing that made me even do this video. Because every time we speak of Montana 700, you know, it ain't a lot of niggas that come out sideways or nothing like that, but I'm talking about hating on him musically as far as not putting him in that, you know what I mean, nowadays top 5. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about consistency, man. We talking about people putting out, you know what I mean, consistent music that people feeling. We talk about, you know what I mean, people looking at them from the outside on looking in. You know what I'm saying? You know what we got going on as far as Gotti standing behind him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, actually saluting his music and saluting his movement. Now, see, this is what we got to realize about artists like Montana 700. We talking about somebody that's not gonna do what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? He putting his own flavor into it, and he repping for a whole nother situation. You know what I mean? What I mean by repping by a whole nother situation is it's just not Texas. It's just not Dallas. It's just not where he from. You know what I'm saying? He represent for niggas around the world that been in the situations he been in. The man got a real story behind him. So like I said, when we talk about Montana 700 putting out music and stuff that, you know, Texas is playing, not only niggas in Dallas. Because, yeah, most hate come from where you from. But when we talk about Houston, we talk about surrounding areas, talking about Austin. Well, I mean, we got to talk about Fort Worth. You know what I mean? Montana 700 somehow always come up, man. So we had to hit y'all with this video. What y'all think about his music and where his career can actually go if he really, really lock in the way he's supposed to? We see him about to do an interview with Gilly, you know what I'm saying, Wallow, and, you know what I mean, linking up with them and everything and doing this thing and telling his story. But we want to know what y'all feel about Montana 700. Because right now, as far as musically, right now he got it. You know, and we looking for more hot stuff to come out. Now, not too many artists such as, you know, artists like Montana 700 really get the looks he been getting nowadays. You know, when we get to certain cosigns and we get certain salutes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? We got Boosie saluting him. We got some of the legends that saluting what he doing. So that let us know that he up on the right track to doing whatever he got to do that a lot of niggas can't do. Like I said, Montana 700 is one of them people that got versatile music. He got that hustler music. He got that trap music. but then he got that motivation music. When you rap all three of them together, then you getting somebody that's gonna win the streets at all times. So that's why we had to salute Montana 700 and the whole Oak Cliff, nigga. Straight up and down. This is how we getting it in. The 100 Mob, nigga, you already know what it is. We gotta shout out your whole hood because we see what you're doing and we see the consistency and we see that the real niggas is following behind you. It don't matter what the suckers do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got principles and morals within you putting in your raps, it don't matter how gangster the raps may be because we can see through all that. You know what I'm saying? We can see if it's just for entertainment or see if it's a jewel or anything that you got to drop. And we don't want to hear no niggas without no stories behind them. You see what I'm saying? The Montana 700 has been showing y'all time and time that he can be consistent because he been out for a while. Now, for those that ain't from Texas, y'all might not know Montana 700. This is why I'm doing this video, nigga, because y'all gonna get to know him. Y'all need to go look up his music and look at his new projects that he dropping. Ain't nothing but straight heat and ain't nothing but motivation for the streets.